Tapas World videos. We're in Torrevieja and we're on the Tapas route in November. We've done the one in September. November one's a little bit quieter. There's 14 on the route. A few of them are a bit elsewhere, a bit down Lococas Beach and over the other side by the Habaneras. But we're in Torrevieja. We're going to do as many as we can around Torrevieja today, and it's going to be a solo tapas run. It'll be me on my own. We're going to sample some of these bars and we're going to check them out and find out how good the tapas is. So yeah, we're going to start off with the restaurant HB Torrevieja, and the last tapas route we come, this was one of the top tapas dishes they had on the menu. So yeah, we're going to give it a go and see what it's all about. So on this tapas route today, it's $3.50 for a drink, which is a wine and a beer and a tapas dish, and they do have a selection. So we're going to go inside restaurant HB Torrevieja, which is an hostel, which is just round the corner from the bus station. Like I say, all these tapas restaurants and bars are all local. Some are very good tapas bars, some are very awful. We're going to check out the best and the bad. Let's go. I just ordered a cerveza. It's a great day out if you're coming with a crowd and you want to sample the food and check out the bars in Torrevieja. Today, I'm a solo amigo, no friends, just on my own, and I'm going to check out this whole tapas route and we're going to sample some of the dishes. So we're at the first one and we're waiting for our carne filo, which must be a bit of beef and a pastry. So let's see how it comes. Nice and fancy. Doesn't look like beef, but we're going to check it out here on the other tapas run in September. The food is absolutely spectacular. Yeah, it is actually beef pastry, but it's very, very creamy. They put so much sauce and flavour in it, you can hardly taste the pastry. It was tasty, but like I mentioned before, it was soaked in a lot of sauce. But when you actually get past the sauce, you actually taste the nice flavours. So yeah, I did say to the lady it was okay, it was quite nice, but it's only a mouthful. But then you're only paying €3.50 for a beer or a wine and a little dish. It's all about sampling the food today in Torrevieja and getting these restaurants and bars known on the map. And that's exactly what we're going to go and do. So that was HB Torrevieja Hostel Hotel Restaurant, and I'll tell you what, it wasn't bad. And if you did want to have food here, they do steak on the menu, pizzas, pastas, a good variety. So yeah, if you want to come down here, also do set menus. So we're at the next one, we're at Max Burger. We're going to check out what tapas Max Burger's going to dish up today. A little bit quiet, doesn't seem many people about. So we got a choice of one of these tapas and we get that for $3.50, so we're going to opt for the curry one. So we got a beer and we're just waiting for our super duper curry burger from Max Burger. But if you did want to come down here, they've got some big fat burgers on the menu. Got some proper gourmet burgers. I mean, they're around €12 and they are super duper delicious. If you're doing one burgers, they've got a good menu here. They've got the nachos, the ribs, the barbecue chicken wings. There we go. We've got cheese fingers, croissants, so, onion rings. Yeah, good selection of menu, and it looks like quite a popular place. So many tapas has arrived. Let's cut in. So that's what it was. A curry chicken burger. Just what it said on the tin. This Tapas route, we're at the next one, we're at K.A. John, and it looks a lot livelier than the other one. So yeah, we've got a choice here, and I've gone for the pollo curry. And for $3.50, $3.50, we get a small beer or a wine. I've gone for the beer, and I'm waiting for my tapas chicken curry. Quite a lot of people in here, but very, very quiet really for a tapas run. Doesn't seem like the drinks soaked through yet. They all seem to be going to the curry dish tapas. I'm sure it'll get lively later once they've had a few cervezas. Well, be knows. So my tapas has finally arrived, and if you move the chip, you might see the chicken curry. Yeah, it looks like just a mouthful. But we're going to tuck in and have a look. Not too good really, very salty, very oily, and not even hot. I definitely wouldn't recommend this tapas. So it worked out $3.50 for the beer, 3 chips and a tiny bit of chicken curry. It tastes awful. Not good at all. I think we're going to move on to the next tapas bar. Can't be any worse than this. We've arrived at the next tapas one, and I hope that this one's a lot better than the last one. It's Alicante, right on the promenade, and it looks pretty lively. We've got lots of looky men out as well, and it's come over very misty all of a sudden. So we're going to go in and check out this tapas. If you ever did want to come down to the Promenade Torrevieja, they do a nice paella in here as well. Highly recommended. Alicante kitchen. We're going to go in and check out the tapas. See what they're going to dish up on us today. More like symmetry than a bar. Just hope the next one livens up. Oh dear, someone didn't like their tapas. So my tapas has arrived. It's called some Iberian beef queso. So yeah, a bit of meat gravy with cheese basically. It looks like it's in a warm dish, and we're going to have a little sample. Not bad actually. Nice bit of beef. Nice bit of beef, I must say. More like an Irish stew, but it's called a queso Iberian. Tonado. Could do a little bit hotter though. The only thing that gets me, they give you a fork, and look what happens. All falls through. I mean, how are you supposed to pick all this up with a fork? So that was the more like an Irish stew, like I say. A bit of mashed, a bit of cheese, and good quality meat. Not bad. Next time I'll have to tell them though, it's definitely got to be hotter. That was a tapas at Alicante. Not too great to be honest. This next one I'm going to go to, I've been hearing good reviews about, and it's supposed to be a brilliant place, and I'm going to go and check it out. It's just up by the harbour. We're going to take a stroll up to the harbour. To tell you what, it is super duper foggy here this afternoon, 4 o'clock, and we've overcome with some massive fog. We've arrived at Bianco's. This place is absolutely picturesque, nice views of the marina, overlooking the sea, and we're going to try out this tapas. So we're in Bianco's, this lovely posh restaurant, which I've been told, like I say, it's very posh. Tapas looks spectacular. Nice fancy dish, and it's called Pasto Masta Filo, which is some pastry, bit of meat in, bit of carne, but it does come up looking superb. So we're going to tuck in. Yeah, very nice. It's a nice bit of beef in pastry. Comes up hot with a nice little dribbling sauce. So a little bite. Now that was good. That could be the best one so far. Just ahead of Matt's Burger. I mean, if you did want to come down to this Bianco's just by the harbour, they're absolutely superb food. You can get a salad around 15 euros, a bit of tuna, 24, and I'm just looking through the menu here, and a good variety actually. Alright, it's not super cheap, and if you're into burgers, obviously, I do a classic burger, starts at 15 euros for a classic burger. But if you want to go for a Bianco burger, you're going to have to pay an extra euro, 16 euros. But yeah, it looks quite tasty. And we got some pastas on the go here, 18 euros, ravioli. It's a very good menu. They've got a kids menu as well here. Octopus, if it's an octopus, Biesto, octopus Bisetto, 18 euros. Or a bit of salmon, 18.5 euros. Okay. Yourself a decent bit of grub. Highly recommend it. So that was Bianco. Definitely lived up to his reputation. Definitely. Okay, so we're on the move to the next one. So we're in the next tapas bar for Barbaro, which is Luchi's on the tapas run. So we're going to check it out. Last time we were here, it weren't great actually. It was not good. all I can say is it was a kind of croissant with a little bit of cream in, which was probably the worst on a Tapas run. That was a September one. Now we're in a November one. We're going to sit there. So this is the Luchi. It's on the Tapas run. A little bit quiet. A few people in here. Yeah, so like I say, last time the Tapas was awful. I'll give it one more go, but I've just been to the toilet. The door don't close. The light switch is hanging out. Doesn't look good on the food quality. Over here at the back of this restaurant bar. No one at the front. It's getting a bit chilly actually, so maybe they're at the back to warm up. A little bit of cuddling up. So now we're waiting for our Tapas to come. So it looked like the same Tapas, and I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. I settled just for a cerveza. But they do another type of Tapas that's not on the Tapas route. So if you did want to have some, but yeah, doesn't look too good. Just dampened a bit today, and we're going to move on. If you ever do this Tapas run, Casa Luchi, I think you need to avoid it. Bloke does speak a little bit of English, even though it's a Spanish restaurant. But to be truthful, the food doesn't look too great compared to what we've sampled. We're going to move on, try the next one. Because I only decided on a beer, it was only €1.30. So I got a lucky escape there. I've saved €2.20. Dos Venta. Happy days, Marlene. And if I remember rightly, last time we went to Pepe, the food was absolutely spectacular. So we're just going to cut across the road, and we've come down a little alleyway towards the church, and Pepe is just round this corner. So we've arrived at Pepe, and it looks like we arrived too late, because old Pepe is just closing up. Oh dear. It looks like we missed Pepe Tapas. We'll have to move on to the next one. I was just talking to the manager of Pepe. He said there was so many people this afternoon, and he's had to close up and count the money. Never mind, we're on the move. We're on the way to the next one. So we're at the next one. We're at El Teatro. Tapas is just round the corner to the harbour in the church square, and it doesn't look very lively, but it's getting a bit nippy, and they all seem to be inside. And now it's like 5 in the evening, and a lot of them are out early. We've got a couple of people coming along here for the Tapas, and we've got a few people inside. So there's a few people just turn up, and you've got people inside. But yes, like I say, it's not as busy as the September Tapas route. It's a little bit cooler today. It's around about 23 degrees. I mean, the September one, it was a school show. It was 28 degrees, and you definitely needed a drink then. But it's winter time, and it's middle of November, and here it comes. Me Tapas is arrived. And that's what you call a spicy potato. I think you've got the wrong dish here, but we're going to check it out. So we've ordered some spicy potatoes to go with our cerveza. Now we're going to have a look and see how it comes up like. There we go. It's definitely not a spicy potato. It's It's a spicy bit of beef. It seems every tapas I've been today has got a bit of beef in it. They must have a special deal on the beef in Torrevieja this weekend. But yeah, let's see what the next tapas brings us up. But yeah, it does look like a good bit of quality beef. And we've even got a bit of bread to go with it. And of course my cerveza. But yeah, beef on the special menu this weekend. Must be half price. So there you go, I polished that off. It wasn't too bad. It's just one thing about the Spanish, they just don't do hot food. It just needs to be a little bit hotter and it'll go down much more better. But other than that, it was pretty tasty. Of course it was only a tapas, the taster. But yeah, not bad. So if you want to come down to El Teatro and go for the full menu, I mean, if you do really like tapas, I highly recommend you go to Benidorm, where we've got an old aisle, alleyway shall I say, Tapas Alley in Benidorm, Old Town. Absolutely superb for tapas. Really high quality food. And can't say how much I highly recommend it because it is superb. And I've got a video of that, so if you check out my channel you can see when I've done the video of Tapas Alley in Benidorm. And yeah, absolutely wonderful food. But not to say, Torrevieja, there are a few bars that do a good bit of tapas, but we're yet to come through any of them yet, apart from Bianco and Matt's Burger. So that was El Teatro, which is just across from the harbour there, behind the Sabadell Bank, just across, and there you come to El Teatro. So we're on our way to the fabulous Jack's Bar, which is supposed to be the best one. I hope so. Last time I was there on the September one, like I mentioned earlier, it was the nuts. So we've arrived at the last one of this tapas route, Jack's, and like I say, last time I was here the food was absolutely special. So we thought we'd finish on this one and we're going to check it out, see what the tapas is like today. Bear in mind today is a little bit quieter than the normal day. Last time was September, it was buzzing. Now we're in November, there's not as many people about and there's not many people doing this tapas route today. But yeah, we still had a go and we still sampled it. And now we're going to check out the last one. And if you've enjoyed this tapas run today, make sure you give us a like and give us any comments you think about these bars and restaurants in Torrevieja. Meanwhile, we're going to be checking out the tapas in Jack's, which is just behind the Torrevieja, which is by the bus station. And you know what? They're even getting ready for Christmas in here. Look at the Christmas deckers all the way around. The tapas run hasn't been as busy as the September one, but still, it's definitely worth an experience. And if you've never done a tapas route in Torrevieja before, highly recommend it. It's a good chance to check out the bars and restaurants. The last tapas run of the night, and it's got a bit dark now and it's getting a bit chilly. Poco frio. And we got the wife joining me for the last one, and she's me taxi run for the way home. So now we got dos tapas, el vino and cerveza. So let's see what this one turns out like. So many beers arrived and the wines arrived, and so has the wife. So now we're waiting for one of each tapas. God knows what it's going to look like. We've had to come inside. It's a poco frio outside, in other words it's bloody cold. And a tapas has arrived. And it looks like a bit of cheese on a hot fritter. So we've had to wait 10-15 minutes for it. And our wife's got the same. But I do remember last time it was absolutely delicious. So let's tuck in. So we're going to actually sample a bit of each. So we've got the cuchillo and we're going to cut it in half and see what it tastes like.
Oh, it's going to be messy, Cole.
It's going to be Lionel Messi, I've been told. Yes, here we go. So we got my half, and yeah, cheese pancake basically, and this one got a bit of beef and bacon going on.
It's chicken.
She says it's chicken. Oh! Now that's good. Very hot and very tasty. Definitely recommend this one. So that was like a barbecue chicken. So now we're going to try the other one out. With all the cheese falling out. Oh, I'm not sure about this one. This is like a sugary hot pancake with cheese. Now I don't recommend that one. But the chicken one was good. Yeah, it wasn't chicken. It was definitely pork. And it was tasty. But as for the sugary pancake with cheese, I wouldn't go much on that one. So, there you go. That was Jack's, the last one on the Tapas route. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe below and give us a like. And check out the links below. And if you want to support Paradise World videos, there's a little link below to support us. And we're going to be travelling all over Spain, all over the Canary Islands, and all over England. So hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video.